Welcome to our deep dive into the world of cybersecurity. In today's digital age, protecting information and systems is more crucial than ever. Cybersecurity acts as a pillar for organizations, individuals, and governments alike, safeguarding sensitive data from threats and attacks. As technology evolves, so do the risks, making it essential to reinforce our defenses. In this video, we'll explore the importance of cybersecurity, the challenges faced, and practical strategies to strengthen this vital pillar. Let's begin by understanding what cybersecurity truly means and why it's the foundation of digital safety. Cybersecurity refers to the practice of protecting systems, networks, and programs from digital attacks. These attacks are usually aimed at accessing, changing, or destroying sensitive information, extorting money, or interrupting normal business processes. The scope of cybersecurity is vast, covering everything from personal devices to large-scale enterprise networks. Understanding this definition is the first step in reinforcing the cybersecurity pillar, as it sets the stage for identifying threats and implementing protective measures. As we move forward, we'll see how this concept applies in real-world scenarios. Importance of cybersecurity cannot be overstated. With the increasing reliance on digital platforms for communication, commerce, and data storage, vulnerabilities are everywhere. Cybersecurity ensures the confidentiality, integrity, and availability of information, which is critical for maintaining trust and operational continuity. Without robust cybersecurity measures, organizations risk financial loss, reputational damage, and legal consequences. Individuals, too, must be vigilant to protect their personal data from identity theft and fraud. Let's explore the key reasons why reinforcing this pillar is essential for everyone. Cyber threats come in many forms, each posing unique risks to digital assets. Some of the most common threats include malware, phishing, ransomware, and denial-of-service attacks. Malware is malicious software designed to damage or disrupt systems, while phishing tricks users into revealing confidential information. Ransomware locks data until a ransom is paid, and denial-of-service attacks overwhelm networks to make them unavailable. Recognizing these threats is the first step in building a strong cybersecurity pillar. In the next scenes, we'll look at how to identify and defend against these dangers. Malware is a broad term for software designed to harm computers and networks. It includes viruses, worms, trojans, and spyware. These programs can steal data, corrupt files, and even take control of devices remotely. Malware often spreads through email attachments, infected downloads, or compromised websites. To reinforce the cybersecurity pillar, it's vital to use antivirus software, keep systems updated, and educate users about safe browsing practices. By understanding how malware operates, we can better protect our digital environments. Phishing attacks are deceptive attempts to obtain sensitive information by pretending to be trustworthy entities. These attacks often come in the form of emails, messages, or fake websites that look legitimate. Victims are tricked into providing passwords, credit card numbers, or other confidential data. Reinforcing cybersecurity means training users to recognize suspicious communications and verifying sources before sharing information. Multi-factor authentication and email filters also help reduce the risk of phishing. Awareness is the best defense against these cunning attacks. Ransomware is a type of malware that encrypts a victim's data, demanding payment for its release. These attacks can cripple businesses and individuals alike, causing loss of access to important files and financial strain. Reinforcing the cybersecurity pillar involves regular data backups, strong password policies, and prompt software updates. Organizations should also have incident response plans to handle ransomware attacks quickly. Prevention and preparedness are key to minimizing the impact of ransomware. Denial of service (DoS) attacks flood networks or servers with traffic, making them unavailable to users. These attacks disrupt operations and can cause significant financial losses. Reinforcing cybersecurity means implementing network monitoring, firewalls, and traffic filtering to detect and block suspicious activity. Organizations should also have contingency plans to restore services quickly. Understanding DoS attacks helps us build more resilient systems and maintain business continuity. Social engineering exploits human psychology to gain access to systems or information. Attackers may impersonate trusted individuals, manipulate emotions, or use urgency to trick victims. Reinforcing cybersecurity requires educating staff about these tactics and establishing clear protocols for verifying identities. Regular training and awareness campaigns help reduce the risk of social engineering. By understanding how these attacks work, we can better protect our organizations and ourselves. Cyber threats come from individuals within an organization who misuse their access to harm systems or steal data. These threats can be intentional or accidental, but both pose serious risks. Reinforcing cybersecurity means monitoring user activity, restricting access to sensitive information, and fostering a culture of accountability. Regular audits and clear policies help detect and prevent insider threats. Protecting against internal risks is just as important as defending against external attacks. Cybersecurity frameworks provide structured guidelines for managing and reducing risks. Popular frameworks include NIST, ISO IEC 27001, and CIS controls. These frameworks outline best practices for identifying, protecting, detecting, responding, and recovering from cyber threats. Reinforcing the cybersecurity pillar means adopting a framework that fits your organization's needs and regularly reviewing its effectiveness. Frameworks help standardize security processes and ensure comprehensive protection. Risk assessment is a critical step in reinforcing cybersecurity. It involves identifying potential threats, evaluating vulnerabilities, and determining the likelihood and impact of attacks. Organizations use risk assessments to prioritize security investments and develop targeted strategies. Regular assessments ensure that new risks are addressed promptly. By understanding the risk landscape, we can allocate resources effectively and build stronger defenses. Security policies define the rules and procedures for protecting information and systems. These policies cover areas such as password management, access control, data handling, and incident response. Reinforcing cybersecurity means creating clear, comprehensive policies and ensuring everyone understands their responsibilities. Regular reviews and updates keep policies relevant as threats evolve. Strong policies are the backbone of effective cybersecurity. Access control restricts who can view or use resources in a system. It includes authentication, authorization, and auditing. Reinforcing cybersecurity means implementing strong access controls, such as multi-factor authentication and role-based permissions. Regular audits help ensure that only authorized users have access to sensitive data. Effective access control reduces the risk of unauthorized actions and data breaches. Data encryption transforms information into a secure format that can only be read by authorized parties. It protects data at rest and in transit, making it harder for attackers to access sensitive information. Reinforcing cybersecurity means using strong encryption algorithms and managing encryption keys securely. Encryption is a fundamental tool for safeguarding privacy and maintaining trust in digital systems. Network security involves protecting the integrity, confidentiality, and availability of data as it travels across networks. It includes firewalls, intrusion detection systems, and secure protocols. Reinforcing cybersecurity means regularly updating network devices, monitoring traffic, and segmenting networks to limit access. Strong network security prevents unauthorized access and ensures reliable communication between systems. Endpoint security focuses on protecting devices such as computers, smartphones, and tablets. These endpoints are often targeted by attackers seeking entry into larger networks. Reinforcing cybersecurity means installing antivirus software, enabling device encryption, and enforcing security policies on all endpoints. Regular updates and monitoring help detect and respond to threats quickly. Endpoint security is essential for comprehensive protection. Cloud security protects data and applications stored in cloud environments. As more organizations move to the cloud, new risks emerge, such as unauthorized access and data leakage. Reinforcing cybersecurity means choosing reputable cloud providers, configuring security settings, and monitoring activity. Encryption and access controls are vital for securing cloud resources. Cloud security ensures that digital assets remain safe and accessible. Application security focuses on protecting software from vulnerabilities and attacks. It includes secure coding practices, regular testing, and patch management. Reinforcing cybersecurity means integrating security into the software development lifecycle and conducting thorough reviews. Application security prevents exploitation of weaknesses and ensures reliable performance for users. Incident response is the process of managing and mitigating cyberattacks. It involves identifying incidents, containing threats, eradicating malicious activity, and recovering systems. Reinforcing cybersecurity means developing a clear incident response plan and training staff to execute it. Regular drills and reviews ensure readiness. Effective incident response minimizes damage and restores operations quickly. Security awareness training educates employees about cyber risks and safe practices. It covers topics like phishing, password management, and data handling. Reinforcing cybersecurity means conducting regular training sessions and updating content as threats evolve. Engaged and informed employees are the first line of defense against cyber attacks. Training builds a culture of security and reduces human error. Password management is crucial for protecting accounts and systems. Weak or reused passwords are a common target for attackers. Reinforcing cybersecurity means using strong, unique passwords and enabling multi-factor authentication. Password managers help store and generate secure passwords. Regularly changing passwords and monitoring for breaches further strengthens security. Multi-factor authentication, MFA, adds an extra layer of security by requiring multiple forms of verification. This can include something you know, something you have, or something you are. Reinforcing cybersecurity means implementing MFA wherever possible, especially for sensitive accounts. MFA reduces the risk of unauthorized access and makes it harder for attackers to compromise systems. Patch management involves updating software to fix vulnerabilities and improve security. Attackers often exploit outdated systems, so timely patches are essential. Reinforcing cybersecurity means establishing a regular patching schedule and monitoring for new updates. Automated tools can help streamline the process. Patch management keeps systems resilient and reduces exposure to threats. Backup and recovery ensure that data can be restored after an incident. Regular backups protect against ransomware, hardware failures, and accidental deletions. Reinforcing cybersecurity means storing backups securely and testing recovery procedures. Cloud and offline backups provide additional layers of protection. Effective backup and recovery minimize downtime and data loss. Monitoring and logging track activity across systems to detect suspicious behavior. Logs provide valuable evidence during investigations and help identify patterns. Reinforcing cybersecurity means implementing centralized logging and real-time monitoring tools. Regular reviews ensure that anomalies are addressed quickly. Monitoring and logging are essential for proactive threat detection. Physical security protects hardware and facilities from unauthorized access or damage. It includes locks, surveillance, and access controls. Reinforcing cybersecurity means integrating physical and digital security measures. Secure facilities prevent tampering and support overall cyber protection. Physical security is a vital component of a comprehensive defense strategy. Third-party risk arises when external vendors or partners have access to your systems or data. These relationships can introduce vulnerabilities if not managed properly. Reinforcing cybersecurity means vetting third parties, establishing clear contracts, and monitoring their activity. Regular reviews and audits help ensure compliance. Managing third-party risk is essential for maintaining a secure environment. Mobile security protects smartphones and tablets from threats such as malware, theft, and unauthorized access. Reinforcing cybersecurity means installing security apps, enabling device encryption, and using strong authentication. Regular updates and careful app selection reduce risks. Mobile security is increasingly important as devices become central to work and personal life. Internet of Things (IoT) devices connect everyday objects to the internet, creating new security challenges. Reinforcing cybersecurity means securing device configurations, updating firmware, and monitoring network activity. Strong authentication and segmentation help protect IoT devices from attacks. IoT security is vital as these devices become more common in homes and businesses. Vulnerability management identifies and addresses weaknesses in systems and software. Regular scans and assessments help find vulnerabilities before attackers do. Reinforcing cybersecurity means prioritizing fixes based on risk and tracking progress. Automated tools streamline the process and ensure timely remediation. Vulnerability management keeps systems secure and resilient. Security testing evaluates systems for vulnerabilities and weaknesses. It includes penetration testing, vulnerability assessments, and code reviews. Reinforcing cybersecurity means conducting regular tests and acting on findings. Security testing helps uncover hidden risks and ensures that defenses are effective. Continuous testing is key to maintaining strong protection. Security audits review policies, procedures, and controls to ensure compliance and effectiveness. Audits identify gaps and recommend improvements. Reinforcing cybersecurity means scheduling regular audits and addressing findings promptly. Independent audits provide objective insights and support continuous improvement. Security audits are essential for maintaining high standards. Compliance requirements ensure that organizations meet legal and regulatory standards for cybersecurity. Examples include GDPR, HIPAA, and PCI DSS. Reinforcing cybersecurity means understanding applicable regulations and implementing necessary controls. Regular reviews and documentation support compliance. Meeting requirements protects organizations from penalties and builds trust with customers. Security Operations Center (SOC) monitors and responds to cyber threats in real time. SOCs use advanced tools and skilled analysts to detect and mitigate attacks. Reinforcing cybersecurity means investing in SOC capabilities and integrating them with other security functions. SOCs provide centralized visibility and rapid response, making them a cornerstone of modern defense. Threat intelligence gathers information about current and emerging cyber threats. It helps organizations anticipate attacks and adjust defenses accordingly. Reinforcing cybersecurity means subscribing to threat intelligence feeds and sharing information with peers. Timely intelligence supports proactive protection and informed decision-making. Threat intelligence is a valuable resource for staying ahead of attackers. Cybersecurity tools automate and enhance protection against threats. Examples include firewalls, antivirus software, intrusion detection systems, and encryption tools. Reinforcing cybersecurity means selecting tools that fit your needs and integrating them into workflows. Regular updates and training ensure tools remain effective. Tools are the building blocks of a strong defense. Security culture reflects the values and behaviors that support cybersecurity. It includes leadership commitment, employee engagement, and ongoing education. Reinforcing cybersecurity means fostering a culture where security is everyone's responsibility. Recognition and rewards encourage positive behavior. A strong security culture is the foundation of lasting protection. Security metrics measure the effectiveness of cybersecurity efforts. Examples include incident response times, number of vulnerabilities, and compliance rates. Reinforcing cybersecurity means tracking metrics and using them to guide improvements. Regular reporting ensures accountability and supports strategic planning. Metrics help organizations stay focused and achieve their security goals. Emerging threats evolve as technology advances. Examples include AI-powered attacks, deepfakes, and supply chain vulnerabilities. Reinforcing cybersecurity means staying informed about new risks and adapting defenses quickly. Continuous learning and innovation are essential for keeping pace with attackers. Emerging threats remind us that cybersecurity is an ongoing challenge. Cybersecurity trends shape the future of digital protection. Current trends include zero-trust models, automation, and increased regulation. Reinforcing cybersecurity means embracing new approaches and technologies. Staying ahead of trends helps organizations remain resilient and competitive. Trends highlight the dynamic nature of cybersecurity and the need for constant improvement. The future of cybersecurity will be shaped by advances in technology and evolving threats. Artificial intelligence, quantum computing, and new regulations will influence how we protect digital assets. Reinforcing cybersecurity means investing in research, training, and adaptive strategies. Collaboration across industries and borders will be essential. The future promises both challenges and opportunities for those committed to digital safety. Summarize the key strategies for reinforcing the cybersecurity pillar. These include risk assessment, strong policies, access control, encryption, regular training, and continuous monitoring. Each strategy plays a vital role in building a comprehensive defense. By combining technical solutions with human awareness, organizations and individuals can protect themselves from evolving threats. A layered approach ensures resilience and adaptability. Building a resilient cybersecurity pillar requires ongoing commitment and collaboration. Organizations must invest in technology, train staff, and foster a culture of security. Regular reviews and updates keep defenses strong. By staying informed and proactive, we can adapt to new threats and protect our digital assets. Resilience is the hallmark of effective cybersecurity. Conclusion: reinforcing the cybersecurity pillar is essential for safeguarding our digital world. By understanding threats, implementing best practices, and fostering a culture of security, we can build strong defenses. The journey to robust cybersecurity is ongoing, requiring vigilance and adaptability. Let's commit to protecting our information and systems, ensuring a safer future for all.